Hi, today is Wednesday, December 30th. You're ready for the new year. It's coming. So I'm excited about it, as I hope you are. Today we're going to talk about how to know you're in God's will. Before we get into it, I want to say a big happy birthday to Pastor Corey Lucas. So let him know that you're thinking about him today. So how do you know you're in God's will? We're facing a new year. Now, if you would have gone backwards, let's say this is December 30th, 2019, 1 year ago, would you have guessed anything about this year? No, we didn't see it coming. We had no clue. We were getting ready for a new year. So now that we move forward into 2021, are you afraid? Are you freaked out? Are you thinking, what's coming? You shouldn't be, because you are more than a conqueror. Look at you. Here you are, ready for a new year. You have made it through a bizarre year. You've made it through, and I believe you're stronger because of it. Yes, we've had some loss. Yes, there's been some setbacks and some different things, but you're stronger because of it now. Yesterday, I was out in the flower bed, and I was planting some pansies that were left over from the other flower beds. And as I was digging up the dirt, I came across a lizard. This lizard was about this big. It was a juvenile Texas lizard, not the green kind. This one looks like tree bark, and it was about this, they get about this long. They have claws. They look ferocious, but they're great for getting pests, little insects and bugs and grasshoppers out of the garden. So they're not dangerous at all. So this little lizard was turned upside down in the dirt. It was still soft to the touch, but it was cool. It was in hibernation. I was thinking, wow, smart lizard, you don't know what's coming for the next year, so you're going to hibernate until we get, into the year. Well, we don't have that privilege to hibernate. We're going to go straight into it in a couple days. So how do you know you're in God's will? Well, let's look at the scriptures, Numbers 13, 27, 28, 31, and 32. The spies gave Moses this account. We went into the land to which you sent us, and it does flow with milk and honey. Here is its fruit. But the people who live there are powerful, and the cities are fortified and very large. They said, we're like grasshoppers among them. The men who had gone up with Caleb said, we can't attack those people. They are stronger than we are. All the people we saw there are of great size. Do you know how to know that you were in God's will? Because this was God's will for them. He gave them this land. He promised it to Abram, said this will be the land of your descendants. So it was their land. How do you know you're in God's will? Conflict, turmoil, and trouble. When they went into the promised land under Joshua, there was the cities waiting for them, but they had to conquer them. There were enemies waiting for them, but with God's help, they overcame. And as you move into the year 2021, you will know you're really moving in the right direction when opposition rises up, when persecution may hit you, when trouble comes. Just keep pushing through, because God is there with you, and you are more than a conqueror. So I want you to declare this with me. Would you put your hand on your heart? And let's just make a declaration. This will help you get ready for 21. I am a child of God. No, you got to say it out loud. Okay, let's try again. Put your hand on your heart. Repeat after me. I'm a child of God. God is for me, not against me. He has great things planned for me. My future is bright with God. I'm going to walk into this new year with my head held high. No fear of the new year. When trouble comes, it's simply a confirmation that I am on the right track. So I embrace the idea of the new year God is giving me. Okay, that's it. You say, well, I don't know if I believe that or not. Well, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And I had a little bit to do with your heart right there, hopefully. And I want you to get on board with what you just said. Let it really get into your heart and continue to speak it and be ready for what God is doing. And remember, in this coming year, when there is trouble, when there are setbacks, because they're going to happen, when there is opposition, you're going the right direction. Keep going. It's going to be a powerful year.